Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Third Leg Show. It is episode 68.5. It's June 8th, 2022. Let's get this started with how's your week been, Shoo?
It's been good. I pimped out the podcast to Flux, so if you're listening, shout out Big Dick Nick.
Ah, Flux told him to listen, huh?
I did.
Good. Get him in here. I haven't actually talked to Flux in I think a year and a half now.
That sounds about right. There's been some life shit that's happened, so
I'm glad he's
kind of taking
alive.
it easy. Yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I heard you guys are playing War Thunder later today or something like that. Right?
Yeah, tomorrow. I forgot that we record on Wednesday, so
to be fair, these last 2 or 3 weeks we've recorded on completely different days than Wednesdays, so I see where the confusion can come in. That's for sure.
Mine's just me being retarded, so I just I'll own up to it.
This is just a reminder to everybody who plays V Rising. If you're using an Iron Sword or above, you can recast the E ability. That's that's what I'll put out there.
Yeah.
Now that we've seen that you can juggle people with this, I really just want to get a group of 4 people just to juggle the exact same person over and over again.
I couldn't figure out why we weren't allowed to use weapon arts on bosses, and now I know.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense now.
It would be obnoxious.
Oh man, imagine if you were that poor boss and that could happen to you, and it's just you don't
the
even.
Black Adam trailer dropped today. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It did. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to now. Should we watch it right now? just
2.5 minutes of silence. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's an audio thing, right? They can listen to our reactions and stuff. It'll be fun. Anyway,
you can do it too.
Anything else happened during your week that you might want to share? I don't know what's going on, so.
No, not really. I'm not doing shit.
It's the summer. It's supposed to be a time of laziness, right?
I mean, me and Ava just got done playing catch. That was pretty sweet, but.
Oh man, is it not hot over there?
Yeah, it's hot. It's just good to get up and out and just getting some sunlight. It's always good.
Yeah, it is currently 92 degrees outside and it's cloudy. It doesn't make sense to me, but here we are, right? One thing I do want to say though quickly is because of all the heat and stuff, and I'm guessing Colorado's dealing with a drought too.
Not as bad as everyone else, but yeah.
Yeah, so apparently people are saying that Utah, of all places, could be dealing with an environmental nuclear bomb because of the drought. I'm guessing you haven't seen anything about this. Yeah. So apparently because the Great Salt Lake has continuously been drying up over the years and stuff, it's shrunk by 2/3 now.
Okay.
All of the brine shrimp and all the lake flies and stuff would die off. So then there's a big issue with the millions of birds that migrate over here or do their migration, come over here and feed and stuff. Because of all of this, apparently the Great Salt Lake has a large quantity of arsenic in it. And so when it starts to dry up, when it starts to dry up, they're worried that the wind will start carrying up the dried arsenic into the air, causing poisonous, what I like to call poisonous clouds start to form and stuff like that. And obviously you don't want to breathe that in, right? I read through kind of this quick little article about it saying this could happen. People are worried. Farmers are worried. The issue is that the way to save it is to, more snow would have to melt from the mountains, but they would have to flow more of that into the lake rather than giving it to residents and farmers, which is a big issue because it will fuck up population growth and definitely the agriculture in the area. But while I was reading this, that was pretty much the takeaway from this entire thing, I will say, but while I was reading this, all I could think about was dead money the Fallout New Vegas Dead Money DLC, because that game just has a bunch of poisonous clouds in it. So as I was reading this, I was just thinking to myself, like, it's time. The time has come. The time of poisonous clouds and tunnelers and all that scary shit is coming. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I'm going to post now 2 pictures of, this is 1987, September 1987. This is what the Great Salt Lake looked like. And then this was May 2021. I don't know if you'll be able to see a difference. It's kind of hard to see. I think I might have just posted the same picture. Nope, that's a different one.
No, that is definitely less.
Yeah, that is a lot less, right? So, I mean, I'm not exactly that worried, because this has been an ongoing thing that people keep saying every single year. It's like, oh, the Great Salt Lake is going to completely dry out, and then we're going to have a big crisis on our hands and stuff like that. But I don't know. It doesn't seem that. So far, it's not too bad. I guess if the arsenic winds start picking up, then it could be bad. But I don't know. I'm not an environmentalist. I don't know what's going on. But yeah,
we'll see. They'll probably have you guys ration out water and then just dump a shitload into the lake.
Yeah, probably. It's either that or there are 2 things that Utah is super worried about. Apparently, it's Yellowstone volcano becoming active and murdering everybody.
Meh.
Within a 500-mile radius or whatever.
Meh. I'm not fucking worried about
I'm not worried about. They're always saying every earthquake has a chance of setting that thing off. We had 3 earthquakes last week or something like that, or 2 weeks ago. Nothing happened, right? I think we're gonna be fine.
I've been hearing that thing's gonna erupt since I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, for real. It's ever since we could understand what an earthquake was as a child. That's the thing that everyone's been worried about. It's oh, we got to keep an eye out for this, and it's stupid. And then the second thing is just the Great Salt Lake, right? The one thing that makes Utah actually a thing on the map other than Mormons is the Great Salt Lake. So,
oh, you guys got Donner Pass.
Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like anyone really cares about that anymore. I wonder why.
I fuck with Donner Pass. I fuck with it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the stories behind that area. I will say one thing that happened during my week is, I kind of already told you this, but somebody stole my package. I'm not going to say what it was yet. You can find out maybe next week or something like that. But all I want to say is, if for some reason you're listening to this and you stole it, good luck. Good luck, buddy. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but enjoy it.
You're the actual loser in this situation.
Yeah, honestly, I think you saved me a little bit from this, but I mean, I was able to report it, and they were like, yeah, understandable. Here, we'll give you another one for free. So shout out to them, I will say. That's pretty nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but I'm happy that they did. Because I didn't want to spend another. It's $23 this thing wasn't it? For you as well?
I got to order mine after this. I completely fucking Breaking Bad and V-Rising have fucked me.
Yeah, I get that. I was going to order it last week, Friday. Forgot until that Saturday. So, yeah. That was a fun time. But, yeah, I mean, I will say, this is not a sponsorship, but more of just an endorsement saying this is a good idea to get one. Get a Ring doorbell. It's really nice to just be able to talk to people while you're in your room that are at your front door, and to record people stealing your packages and stuff. So, hey.
I mean, the cops don't do shit about stolen packages anyways.
Oh, they don't, but it's good evidence to send to the people that sent you the package saying this was stolen. So, I don't know. To me, it worked out well. So, I'll take it. All right. A couple things I want to bring up that's happening this week. More of just one thing. This time for real, actually happening. I'm coming out of retirement. I will be streaming Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, on Friday, roughly around 7 p.m. my time, which is Mountain Time. So, if you listen to this by then, maybe you can hop in and come say hi. right, Flux? Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see.
Cousin.
Yeah, Kev. He never shows up to my streams. Then again, I never stream, so.
I was about to say there is the other side of that.
Yeah, there is. But yeah, I mean, it'll be kind of like my first time playing through that game, and after watching all these videos of like Bethesda games recently, I've been kind of itching to play like a Skyrim or an Elder Scrolls game. So I think it's time. I've owned this game for like 8 years now, and I haven't really played it. So I think it's time to actually give it a try. And then 2 things that I wanted to point out, also gaming related, is 2 mods that came out for 2 different Borderlands games, Borderlands 2, and then also the pre-sequel, a game that barely anyone plays anymore, but they came out with a mod called Borderlands 2 Fix. I'd highly recommend it just to try it out. It really overhauls like the entire game to make it fit better with how it used to be before like the most recent changes with the level 80 level cap and then the OP10, because all of that was just really, really stupid in my opinion, and a lot of people agree. This also fixes a lot of things in like Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, where you now actually get the appropriate amount of XP that you should have been given before, and just it fixes a lot of stuff. It's really, really good, and I recommend giving it a shot because I tried it out just for a little bit, and it's so good. And then the other one is the pre-sequel got a mod called Exodus, which is they also made one of these for Borderlands 2 before, but now they finally made one for the pre-sequel. Kind of the same thing where it's just fixes and stuff kind of come in, but then they also added in like a ton of like new loot, new enemies, kind of like mini bosses and stuff like that, better mission rewards, and then like they redesigned some of the skill trees to, well, better fit the game, I would say, just to make it a little bit better than what it was beforehand, that's for sure. So I mean, if you ever have an itching to play a Borderlands game, I definitely would try one of these out if you're on PC, and it's really easy to install. So there you go. There's my little thing. Both of those are found in Nexus. I'll put I'll put the links in the description for you guys. And then one thing I want to ask you is, how do you feel about video games on PC now starting to be $70 for like AAA games?
I think it's time to start playing indie games. I'm not about it.
Yeah, I won't lie, I was really excited for the new Modern Warfare 2 game to come out. And then I read today, and so on Steam, they also released it on Steam, or they're going to release it on Steam, surprisingly. But it's $69.99. So I'm not happy about that at all, because $60 was already a lot, and adding an extra $10 doesn't sound like that much, but like it adds up a lot over time. So yeah, I mean, what was it? Sony was like the one really pushing for these $70 prices for their games, for PS5 games and stuff like that. And then like obviously Microsoft, Xbox joined onto it, and now they're pushing it for PC, and I really don't like this, because PC was the last place you could get the old price of games. But
yeah, like the only price there's ever been, and it's I'm not fucking with it. I mean, Call of Duty, good luck.
Yeah, they have 2 versions of the new Call of Duty for pre-purchase, by the way, right now. The $70 one, which is literally just the standard edition, nothing extra, and then they also have the Vault edition, which is $100, which gets you a bunch of boring shit for like Warzone and stuff. So I mean, I don't know why you'd ever go for that, but you do you. Yeah, this fucking sucks. I mean, like recently, a lot of game prices have gone up, because what was it before? Before $60, everything for like PlayStation, Xbox is $50. And then a while back, Nintendo, like their games barely ever reached above $40. But now, here we are with Pokemon being $60, and Call of Duty's being $70, so.
Yeah, but at least Pokemon games have increased in length, right? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah, the price did increase, but I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, Sword and Shield, that was I would pay like double, to be 100% honest with you, with how long that game is.
I did pay double. I bought both editions.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's just like, cool. If you're gonna charge me more, there better be more to it. And let's face it, it ain't Call of Duty. Activision is not gonna put $70 worth of shit in there.
No, they say that they put $70 worth of shit in there, but it's not any of the fun stuff, right? It's all gonna just be more Warzone stuff that they're putting in. That's like, this is why you paid the price, so you can get this and this and this for Warzone. I'm pretty sure that their player base for Warzone has dropped a shit ton, yet they're still trying to pedal this out more and more. It's
because they already put all this money into it. Now they just have to release it and hope it makes enough money to come back profitable.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be a common trend with a lot of game developers right now. Is like they're just pushing so much shit into like pretty crappy stuff, and I think it's hurting all of their other projects. A lot like what Fallout 76 did to a lot of the other Bethesda games. Did you hear about this?
No.
Okay. Pretty much Fallout 76, when they were developing that game before it came out, they had like their big, like every game company, they have like their big like crunch time, right, to get as much shit as they can done within like a couple weeks or whatnot, just to get it ready for release. So they pulled developers, pretty much everyone, a lot of the people who worked on Fallout 4 were instantly moved on to 76 to just start working on it as fast as possible. A lot of them were unhappy about it too. And then they also took people from Arcane's Redfall, their development team, and then also they took people off of Starfield to work on 76, which I don't know why you'd ever do that. I just make Starfield good, please. And yeah, they just had a lot of like poor conditions and stuff, and they just continuously like had these people working overtime, and like it's the same feeling of like how they put it is the voluntold overtime, right? Like you can volunteer to come, but if no one shows up, everyone has to come in, right? That kind of mentality. So yeah, I just feel like a lot of game companies have recently been like, I guess, exposed for doing this a lot more. So I don't know. I mean,
that comes with the territory. Like, it's like oil drilling, people being bitching about their hours. It's like, I mean, it has to run 24/7, and there's only a select group of people that can do it. So like, get fucked. I don't know what to tell you. Go somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know.
I see both sides, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you knew what you were signing up for. Like, I don't know. Here's looking at the top sellers list, on Steam, and like kind of backpedaling a little bit to the $70. Look at V Rising. The game costs $20 fucking dollars. 20.
Yeah.
And this is seriously like one of the best games I've played in my life. It's a lot of fun. And it's still early access. There's still more to go.
It has been so much fun recently. And you have probably close to 100 hours in that game, and we're still not
118.
Yeah, we're not even done with the game yet. Like we're nowhere. Well, I would say nowhere close, but we could probably get it done if we really tried to, like tonight.
Yeah.
But like still, like they put a lot of content in that, even for an early access game.
Retarded amount of content. Like, this could have been a full release. Let's be 100%.
Yeah. This could have been like a $40 game, and I think it'd still be worth it.
I love Valheim. I will gladly die on the hill that Valheim is awesome. But yet again, another game that did not cost fucking anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I don't think you need these big groups of people to work on these games. Like, I don't think you need it at all.
No, I don't. The thing that I have an issue with like these developers and their like crunch time and stuff is you don't have I get that you wanted to get it out on a specific day and like you have a time limit of like when you need to get your next release out due to like whether it be like contracts or something like that, or like just marketing team just made it that way, or like higher ups did it. But
Yeah.
I don't think that you should be pulling people off of other games, because then that makes delays for everything else, right? So I don't know. That's just me. Also, I would say a game that's still good, just definitely lost a lot of replayability, is Phasmophobia, which is $14, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's still like a huge cultural hit.
Yeah.
That is. I look at how many fucking clones it spawned. That's the other thing. Is like you can tell how great a game is by the amount of shit that follows after it. Like, let's be real. H1Z1 Battle Royale, that basically kicked off this whole fucking thing that like even Call of Duty's still doing. And then Fortnite took it and blew it up times a million.
And that game was
free.
then
Those Fortnite, I think even if like you paid for the actual game of Fortnite, it was still $20. H1Z1 Battle Royale, yeah, that one was free. Fortnite became free. Like, whatever. I will deal with cosmetic transactions that I don't have to get, and I can run around with like a basic character model if that means I don't have to pay $70. I'm not going to buy any new games that are $70. Like, 100%. Like, even if Starfield, as much as I want to play it, if it's $70, you bet your sweet ass I'm waiting for a sale.
Yeah.
Because let's be real. That motherfucker is going to come out bug loaded. So if I just wait 2-3 months and I can catch it on sale, yeah. I'm not buying anything full price. I'm being 100%. That is obnoxious.
And like there's also some games on here that are AAA quality but are still like less than $60, right?
Yep.
So God of War is on here that you can get for $49.99.
To be fair, that one is like 3 years old now.
Yeah. Farming Simulator 2022 is only $49.99 as well. It's not a $60 game. I don't know if that...
And you will get your fucking hours worth out of that. Let me tell you, right here, right now. You like heroin? Oh, but you don't want to do it? All right, here's Farming Sim. Have at it, pal.
Not to mention, Lego Star Wars, the newest one, is
$49.99.
Like, that easily could have been a $60, possibly even a $70
I would
game.
pay $70.
With how much shit is in there. They have so much.
If the game's worth it, yeah, no problem. But you're a fucking dumb shit if you honestly think $70 for Call of Duty is the way to go.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Like, anyone but the major ones, I'd probably pay $70 for. Like, no problem whatsoever. I just know I'm not going to get $70 out of that game.
No, not at all. A little bit more on the expensive side. Deep Rock Galactic is $30. A little bit more expensive, but that game is also...
It's a roguelite. You will
so
never,
good.
ever beat that game. Ever. Binding of Isaac, even with the deal... Well, let me make sure.
I think with the DLC, it's like $30 or $40. Maybe, if I'm correct.
Let me look here.
Another game...
So, if you...
Oh,
go ahead.
No,
I got to do math.
Okay. Another game, Terraria, is $10. I think before it used to be $15, but like that is a long ass game you could play for a very long time.
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Also, like, this is a game that like they put out there that they let the community do what they wanted it to do, right? Which is Gary's mod, which is $10. Like, I get that.
Still popping.
Yeah,
a lot of weird RP shit though.
A lot of weird shit. Honestly, that game, $10. It's worth the get, but I don't know if you want to play it nowadays. But like that game, like I get like a lot of developers who don't want to do that because they want to have like an input on the game and stuff. But like they could literally just put out like a toolkit and just let the community go ham with whatever they want. Literally, Gary's mod is literally named just because of the mods that they put in there, which will add up really fast on your computer. We'll say. What about Binding of Isaac?
If you buy it right now, it is $15, and then another. So it's $35 with DLC. Well, I mean, one of them's a soundtrack, so I don't. I mean, realistically, you only need $25, and then it's this. Like, once again, like, unbelievable amount of unlocks. Like, I have I have 421 hours in it. Nice. And I don't even have like half the shit unlocked. And I'm like not bad at the game, but I'm also like not incredible. Like I don't understand. $70 fucking Risk of Rain 2. That just had a DLC come out.
And it's still good.
Which the new character is pretty sweet.
And you can't
15.
You can't change my mind on this, by the way. For the best zombie game out there, it's $24.99. 7 Days to Die. Like
I do love 7 Days to Die. I do love that game. Like
I'll
all
only bring
jokes
it back 'cause
aside,
I want to play it.
it is so good,
Yeah.
so good. I don't $70. I can't even tell you the last AAA title I'd pay $70 for.
And another game on global top sellers on here is Vampire Survivors. It's $3.
Yeah.
It's like an arcade game, and it is so much fun. I haven't played it in forever, but I think I have 17 hours on it so far. And it's a game where you go into a map and your goal is to last 30 minutes. So if I have 17 hours here trying to last 30 minutes in each map, like there's a shit ton of replayability, and it's so much fun.
What would be the last
in early access too?
What would be the last one you would buy? Like the last game you thought would be $70 worth it. Like for me, it's Doom. Doom, like both the Dooms, I'd pay 70 for. Like going down my Steam list, like I can't even. What AAA?
We're going just off AAA. It's gonna take
Resident
me a while
Evil
to
Village.
find one. I would honestly, yeah. I think Village. Well,
still waiting on my multiplayer game. Still waiting.
Oh yeah, didn't they give that out for free?
Reverse, yeah. That's the one. It's planned release date 2022.
Honestly, I've played a lot of AAA games, I won't lie, but I don't know which one, the last one I would have said I would have paid $70 for. Because like
Doom's a solid bet. You could get $70 out of Doom. I mean, the soundtrack alone is worth half that.
Yeah, I mean, Doom is good. I would maybe put that at like $65. I don't know if I'd put that at 70. Like,
all right, so more than 60. How about that? Let's go with that. What AAA would you pay over 60 for?
Fallout. Well, if we're coming out, like if it just released today, kind of stuff, or like when it released.
Like knowing what it is, would you still pay more than 60?
I would definitely put Doom up there. Honestly,
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
I haven't played that yet. I have it installed in my computer, and I keep looking at it, and I say I should play that. I'm gonna open up V Rising.
Solid point.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, Doom is definitely up there. Honestly, I'd put Borderlands 2 up there for a game that I would pay more than $60 for to play right now.
1, 2, and 3, I would pay over 60. Not pre-sequel. I think can fucking rot in a hole.
Honestly, for me, it's literally just Borderlands 2. I'd pay over 60 for. Everything else is like, at most, I'd pay 60 for.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd pay over 60 for that.
Yeah. That as well. I mean,
definitely not Far Cry. Far Cry should even be 30. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's been copy and paste for like 3 games now. No way.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, when I'm looking at my games right now, there's honestly not a lot of games I bought for full price on here. So if that says anything about my personality, there you go. But yeah, I mean, like,
I think Doom Eternal is the most recent one at March 19th, 2020. That's the most recent one. Definitely not Battlefield.
Yeah, no,
like,
that was
I don't
mistake.
I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is, but it's definitely not $60 worth.
Yeah, they're currently trying to deny all the facts that their 2042 development team is just a skeleton crew right now, which I laugh at. Honestly, Elden Ring. I think that's my choice. I would have paid $70 for Elden Ring.
I did. I don't know. I'm still toying with the fact if I like this or not. Like, I know I'm in the very small minority. I don't know if I like that. I don't.
The reason why I liked Elden Ring so much compared to all the other Soul games is it's one very noob friendly. They teach you a lot of stuff in this game that like can easily be translated to the older Dark Souls games and Sekiro and all that stuff. And
Except jumping.
Yeah, you can't really jump in the old games. That is true.
Oh, you can. It's just not intuitive whatsoever.
Yeah, not at all. But I just felt like the world that it's in is just beautiful by itself, even though everything wants to murder you. And I definitely enjoyed a lot of the NPCs in that game compared to like the other Dark Soul type games. So I don't know.
Me personally, I think I would have to, like, knowing what I know now, I would have caught Elden Ring on a sale. I don't think I would have, me personally, I don't think I would have paid full price for it. I still haven't even beaten it, and I have like no hinkling on like going back and doing it. I don't.
One game that we do have to finally play together is Project Zomboid.
I keep seeing that, and I'm like, it's your Jedi Fallen Order. I'm like, Feast did buy me that. I need to play that with him. I know Presley wants to play it, and then it just gets pushed to the side for that beautiful big titty goth chick that is V Rising.
We gotta keep working on V Rising. I think I'm gonna. This is quickly just off topic from everything else on the podcast. Just quick update. I think when I build my new house out in like the Silverlight Mines, whatever area, I'm gonna the top area is mostly gonna be prison cells. So I'm gonna start farming for all those 100%ers I can find to help you out, so you don't have to do all the.
I don't give a shit about that. I enjoy it. I watched a video today. Last thing for me about V Rising, and it was like going over like blood types. Like this guy like put him in a tier list. Mm-hmm. You want to guess what was S? It was 2.
2 of them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's something really stupid. I'm gonna say it's like Scholar and Worker.
Ooh, Worker was I think a C or a B. No, Scholar is correct, and then Warrior. You want to guess where Brute landed on this list?
D tier.
C.
Why?
It landed on C, and they're like, it's just not beneficial. And I'm like, I completely disagree. There's a shitload of bosses.
Saved my life so many times.
I mean, in the video, the guy bitches about it. This is by Legacy Gaming, by the way. He bitches about like, oh well, like these don't really benefit you whatsoever, and it's like, I think it does. And then I check the comments, and the first comment is someone like us, where it's just like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Brute Blood has had it so I can stand in front of bosses and kick the shit out of them.
Yeah, it's the reason why, even though we're like 30 or like you're almost 40 levels ahead of Tristan, it's the reason why we could still kick their ass without almost dying.
Oh yeah,
that still, to my mind, hardest boss in the game.
Tristan is the biggest shitlord ever.
Yeah, gotta farm that piece of shit for their hat. I mean, is there anything else you want to say about $70 games and all that shit? Or do you want to move on?
I'll catch you at the sale. I'm not paying that.
Yeah,
I'm not. I mean, prove me wrong. I can't even. Doom was like the earliest game I'd pay more than $60 for, and that was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. I have a bad habit of buying a lot of games at full price when they first release, and maybe only getting 3 hours into it, and then
that's Steam though.
It's not
like,
just
coming from a console player to like PC. That is 100%. That is only a problem I've had on Steam versus like me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was also like a cash versus like a credit card thing. Mm-hmm. But like when I went out and bought a game for a console, like I was going to play it and get my money's worth until I felt satisfied.
Yeah.
Versus like Steam. Oh, it's in the mindless bag that is like 4,000 games. See you later.
It's installed on my computer. I'll get to it eventually, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, one game I do have to say, I don't know if it's still free on Game Pass right now, but Sniper Elite 5 is on there, the newest one. That has been a lot of fun, I will say. I've been playing it.
I want to check that out. I like the idea of invading.
Oh, I currently have that turned off because this is my first Sniper Elite game, so I'm like, I just want to get through the story and see what it's like. But I've been playing it on the hardest difficulty with one of my friends. It is some of the mindless fun. That is what that game is. It's just mindless fun, and I can't recommend that game enough as of right now. I don't have a lot of hours in it, I will say, but it's just been a lot of fun.
Cotton has a pretty good video about like invading and shit. I think he has 2 now.
It is
super
definitely
good.
something I want to try is invading, but
speaking of Cotton, July 5th. You ready?
Is that confirmed date for Wipe?
Supposedly they got a nuke. The lore is that scavs have a nuke or someone has a nuke, and they're gonna use it by July 5th. And I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I'll see what these dog shit updates are about, like not being able to give my friends Propital or like cool stuff.
Yeah. I will say oh, no, there's really no workaround for that. What was I gonna say now? I can't even remember. I'm not even high right now. I just can't remember what I was gonna say.
Damn pill.
Oh, right. I think if they're planning to set off a nuke in Tarkov this next coming wipe, does that mean radiation is finally gonna be added into the game?
That is a solid point. That is a very solid point.
God, I hope so. What I hope is that the nuke goes off on reserve so we never have to go to that fucking map ever again.
Just fix the fucking intercom. That's all I care about. Like, I would play more of it. Like, I am being 1,000% honest. I would play more of that map if I wasn't being ear-fucked immediately upon someone pulling that switch. Like, whatever. Yeah. The first 10 seconds, all right. I think everyone in the map gets the gist of, like, oh, that's open. Fucking A. I should not be underground in a tunnel and hearing that as if I am just next to it. Oh my god.
But Hugh, there's speakers underground. Yeah, no, it's stupid. It's so fucking
It only
stupid.
comes from one spot. It comes really from one fucking spot, and it is so loud. Like when I was doing, the only time I did Shooter Born in Heaven, I camped on that hill. And let me tell you, I legitimately took off my headphones to fucking do that mission. It was incredibly fucking loud. I don't know how people do it. That shit drives me nuts. I don't know.
I just wish that there was. I know they're never gonna add it because it ruins like the game or whatnot. It causes imbalances. Just add an option or something where you could just mute the speaker.
Fucking for real. Intercom 0.
I get that's an issue with like balancing because sound is so important in that game.
Or you could shoot it.
Oh yeah,
you could shoot it and break it.
That'd be just like the lights, right? That would be so great. But yeah, I mean, who's your Earth Ambassador to Mars this week? Since I guess it's time to move on. We're almost 40 minutes in already.
I mean, you can go first, and then I can just rope mine into Clits and Cunts because
sounds good.
It's a goodie.
So I kind of have 2. One is more I want to keep some of these people, and the other one we can get rid of, right? First thing is I want to keep these people, which are overworked GameStop employees that just quit on the spot.
Those are still open?
Those are still open. I gotta say, shout out to the employees that decided just to walk out because I think it's great. They left a little note here too. Attention GameStop patrons. We regret to inform you that we all quit. Our district manager has no respect for us as employees or as human beings. We have been told by our district manager that we were supposed to have had this store achieving sales quotas or sales quotes. It's very like light is shining on it, so it's really hard to read, but running perfectly 6 months ago, which was 3 months before a lot of us even got hired. Unfortunately, despite the staff's best efforts, we are not God. For all of your gaming needs, please visit, and then they list a bunch of other gaming stores. None of them are other GameStops. Spend your money at an establishment that respects its employees. Sincerely, former GameStop team. I just gotta say shout out to these guys, right? Like, they got balls for leaving a job just like that. But yeah, the district manager I think is a piece of shit, so you can go up. I don't know him very well, but obviously, but you can go up. The other one I want to put up there is just the entire Diablo Immortal development team.
Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. You mean you don't have $150K?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't have that much money to spend to just max out my post-game character. If for anyone who doesn't know, it's a Diablo Immortal is a mobile game, which obviously means in-app purchases in it, right? That's how you get all the money, especially since this game is free. It's a very gacha-like game where you buy chests or you buy loot boxes, you open them, and you try to get the good loot, right? You can't outright purchase these things in the game called legendary gems because you can only get them from legendary crest chests, right? Which are, you have to buy it in game with the premium currency. All I gotta say is this is fucking stupid. It should not cost almost $150,000 to fully upgrade your character.
No, absolutely not. JD told me that, and I almost like legitimately pissed my pants laughing. I was like, who in their right mind fucking what? I gotta be in the room for the meeting. Like if I die and there's an afterlife, just be like, be like, hey, I don't care where I'm gonna go. Can I just see like this list of stuff? That's gonna make it. Be like, how much money do they need to like from 0 to 100? Like what do they need to do? $150,000? A genius idea. I like having my salary paid by one guy. That is so fucking retarded. Yeah,
the amount of money necessary to complete max out characters could be more than previously estimated, it says, as there's a whole level upgrades that only unlock once a player managed to get their 5-star gems to rank 10. Doing this is estimated to cost up to $40,000 in loot boxes.
Ugh.
Which, yeah, you'd have to repeat this process several times, which obviously adds on thousands and thousands more dollars. There's one guy, I used to watch him a lot back when I was really addicted to Diablo 3 because he had a lot of good guides out. I think his name is Quinn69. I can't remember for sure. I only briefly saw the headline for this article, but he is pissed off at this game. Obviously, for a Diablo fan like him, he's going to play the game and he's going to spend money on it, especially if it gets him content. He spent $10,000 on the game and hasn't gotten jack shit. So, this is just a warning to everybody. Don't play this game. When it first was announced, I pre-registered for the game when it first came out. It's been sitting on my phone since June 2nd. Haven't opened it once. And I think I'm just now going to uninstall it. So, yeah, this game has already been banned from, I believe, 2 countries. Yeah, Belgium.
No, it didn't release there.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 that banned loot boxes in games.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we didn't release there. Be like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
We're not going to release this game there, but don't worry. It's worth your money. Yeah. So, just don't play it. That's all I'm going to say. If you really want an itch for a Diablo game, why don't you go play V Rising? Yeah. I'd fuck with that. What's cool about V Rising, unlike Diablo, is you can change your role depending on what blood type you have. So, just saying, pretty cool. You don't have to make a new character every time. But, yeah.
Literally just fucking zip, zap, zibbity zoo.
Also, I don't know where to put this guy on whether he's cool or whether he's just a dumbass that needs to, like, I don't know if he deserves to go up. There was some dude who dressed up as an old lady in a wheelchair and...
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, you know this.
He's a douche. He's a douche.
Yeah, he just ran up to the Mona Lisa and smeared cake all over it. Obviously, it's covered in bulletproof glass, so it mostly just got on the glass. But yeah, I mean, like... You have balls. I won't lie. You got balls to do this, but you're really just stupid.
I don't understand why you had to dress up like an old lady to sneak a cake in.
I believe it's the cake was on his lap in the wheelchair, hidden underneath like a blanket or something like that.
Have you not heard of smaller cakes? Like, this whole fucking thing is flawed. Like, whatever, protest what you're going to protest. I just don't understand the fucking... Like, you're stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Have you heard a lot of the stuff that's happened with the Mona Lisa?
That it's been stolen like 5 or 6 times?
Yeah, it was stolen. It went missing for 3 years. Some dude in the 1950s threw sulfuric acid at it. A Bolivian student hit it with a stone. There was a woman in a wheelchair that sprayed spray paint on her wheelchair for some reason, just for dissatisfactions. I don't know what that had to do on this, but a Russian tourist threw a cup of tea, 2009, and then the work was stolen so many times. So there's a lot of history on that piece of art, more than just the thing itself. I just think it's funny.
I don't fucking get it. I've never once looked at a piece of art and it's like, yeah, I want to fuck with it. Be like, oh, okay, that's a waste of time. Thanks. See you later.
From what I've read about it is that since it's such a famous piece of art because of all the history it's had before, people are continuously trying to ruin it, deface it, and stuff like that to get attention for some other cause that they're part of. It doesn't make sense. Why do it this way, right? I'm not going to go up to it and slap a Third Leg Show sticker on it, all right? I'm not that fucking stupid. What the fuck?
I think that'd be pretty smart.
Yeah.
This guy, I thought about him for Clits and Cunts last week, and I read it, and then like one of the other podcasts I watch brought it up, and I was like, they raised the question, and it was, why do you have to dress up like an old woman? Like, why can't you just be a guy in a wheelchair with a cake? What?
Yeah. What was the point of old women in that? It was a man that looked to be in his 20s to 30s that did it too, by the way. So
he didn't even, like, seeing how big the cake was and then seeing the smear, he didn't even do a good job at that either. Like, he did awful.
No.
Awful.
Worse than a Steve Aoki concert where he throws cake at people.
He's gotten pretty good at that, to be fair.
He has. I got cake on myself last time I went to one of his concerts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Tasted good. It does taste good. Anyway, what do you have for Cunts and Clits this week? I will start by opening up some maps.
I'll bleed it open. I got a story from India. It'll bleed together. This is also my Mars candidate. If you remember, we had a discussion. I can't remember if it was on stream or not, but it was if you had to fight a chicken every time you got into a car, or once a year you fight an orangutan with a sword, everyone agreed it was the chicken.
Yeah, that's just free dinner every day.
Yeah, that's, you can make some money off that shit too. You had to fight it to the death. So once again, this is India. Orangutan attacks taunting zoo visitor who jumps fence in shocking video.
Nice.
And I have the video. Where did this take place?
Didn't you just say?
In Asia.
India.
No. Orangutan attacks taunting zoo visitor who jumps fence in shocking video.
Oh, I thought you said... I'm just fucking lost, I guess. Yeah, India.
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Here's the fucking video. It's some douchebag's Twitter, but it's honestly going to be the quickest way to see it. This orangutan, I guess this guy like was shitting on, like, just pissing off this orangutan, and they got within arm's reach. And he instantly regrets his decision. At one point, the orangutan only has him by the shirt, and everyone I've seen cover this brings up the same point. Why do you not just take off the fucking shirt right then and there? Like, you're out of this situation. And then progressively gets worse to where the monkey lets go of the shirt and has two arms and a leg wrapped around this guy's leg. And he's using the, like, fourth one to fuck with him. Some fucking passerby comes by to try to help the guy out. Monkey swats him away. Or ape swats him away. It is... And then, like, at the end... He has such a grip on him. He holds a full-grown man sideways up against a cage. And then the last possible scene, the monkey is seen trying to bite this guy's fucking feet. To which I say, why did we save this man? Why did we save this man? Like, just this is what you picked. Like, you wanted to fight this orangutan. He didn't even have the sword, and you fucking lost, pussy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I just, while you were talking, I was watching the video.
Yeah.
Holy shit, first of all.
Yeah.
Don't save that guy.
I knew they were strong, but to see a full-grown man pressed 90 degrees to the ground, like parallel to the fucking ground.
Yeah.
He's just holding his leg and he's doing this. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm confident in the chicken situation.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, this dude, like, this reminds me of a story of a little while ago. I think it was Oklahoma, or like, it was a U.S. state. Someone hopped a fence at nighttime in a zoo and was fucking with the tiger. Tiger bit off his arm. And I think they had to kill the tiger, if I remember right. I'll have to find the story later, but once again, I'm in the
person. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm in the camp of like, you did this, like you got into this situation. It's your job to get out.
Yeah, there should be no help. For them.
Watch this fucker get his face ripped off and genitals ripped off, because that's just how apes do.
Yeah,
fuck him. We don't need him. The dude's a douchebag. He was taunting the monkey or the ape to begin with.
An ape that's already imprisoned and probably living a shitty life. Like,
it's a zoo in Indonesia. More. It is 100% dog shit.
Yeah. You don't need to do this to a poor animal. Like, maybe that's what we should do. You know? Like, just send them up to Mars and then just put them in cages. And then we can have monkeys go
We get to do what he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We visit Mars, be like, oh, this is Earth asshole. Ooh, ooh. Then we can fight him through a cage, because I got a sneaking suspicion I could beat the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah, all you got to do is grab his shirt and then grab his leg. He'll be too dumb to take off his shirt.
He's fucking dumb as shit.
Why is he?
As soon as that monkey grabs his shirt, you should be out of that shirt immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why he also grabbed onto the shirt, trying to wrench it loose from something that can easily rip you apart.
The orangutan's hands are so fucking large, and it doesn't really set in until he grabs his leg. His hands reach all the way around a man's thigh, and he's not super skinny. He's not super jacked, but he's not super skinny. This thing, like how you can grab your own wrist, is what he's doing to this man's thigh.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And yeah, so fuck him. We don't need him. His name, 19-year-old Hassanal Afin. His name has anal in it, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah, Hassanal asshole. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, Hassan asshole. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know what? Your punishment is you have to live with that monkey for a year. Good luck.
Out of its cage.
Nah. You get in the cage with the monkey. You're in his home. We'll see how that goes.
No. I want the guy to be in his home with the monkey let loose in there.
Yeah, it's not my home anymore. Help.
Day 942 of living in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's been smearing feces on the door. Let's see here. All right. There's not too many. I have more rush or not rush than I have like news stories. So just FYI.
That was good.
This is a northeastern state. Disorder in the court. Cockroaches released during hearing.
New York.
This is New York. This is Albany, New York.
I won't lie. I did see this article headline. So.
Yeah, this is quite a story. I don't understand why there was plastic containers of cockroaches. I mean, this Associated Press article does not fucking tell you why. But
when I read it, it was still being investigated as to why they were there, but
I mean, it's 24 hours afterwards. Like, this is from yesterday.
Oh.
So the clash broke out during proceedings in Albany City Court for 4 people for an arrest at the state capitol. A defendant who started to film the courtroom proceedings was told to stop. In the altercation that followed, hundreds of cockroaches brought into the courthouse in plastic containers were released. Which, every courthouse I've been to, I mean, everything you got has to come off, and then, like, if they even think you got something, they wand you. Like, with that, like, it's almost as bad as airports.
Yeah. I
don't know how the fuck they snuck in this many, but yeah, they had to shut down the fucking courthouse and fumigate it for an entire day. It's a 34-year-old woman.
Knowing cockroaches, you're still going to have an infestation for a while in there, even after fumigation.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
You imagine, like, you're in there for a traffic ticket. You just see this thing like scurry up the judge's desk.
I don't have to imagine it. I lived with them for a year in my apartment in Arizona.
That concludes my stories. I got nothing. So, rush or not rush?
Sounds good.
Man drinks at 56 pubs in 24 hours.
Not him.
This is not him. This is, of course, a Welsh man. So, United Kingdom.
Yeah.
This, of course, only this alcoholic country can do it. Yeah, he did it. I don't.
The only reason why he could do it is because he lived there where there's a pub on every other corner.
That's true, too. That is very true.
He had to walk a whole 5 feet, or what do they say, 5 meters, right? I don't know.
I don't know, whichever bullshit one you believe in. Yeah, which 5 of those. I guess he didn't have to drink alcohol at every stop. He had some orange juice, apple juice, Coca-Cola, lemonade, Diet Pepsi, so he's a maniac, and cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Coke or Pepsi?
Are we just talking about just Coke or Pepsi?
Just soda, yeah.
Or I was saying like, or they're like
we'll start.
other brands
We'll start with just like under it. No. We'll go with Coke or Pepsi.
Coke.
Okay. The umbrella.
What?
So like Coke, Sprite.
Oh, under.
Yeah.
Yeah, still like I don't really know what's under them, but yeah, I'd fuck with Sprite. And
like Mountain Dew is Pepsi.
Yeah, I'd still fuck with. Is Dr. Pepper under Coke?
Dr. Pepper is its own thing.
Well, I'd fuck with Dr. Pepper more than the other two, so.
Thought you were going to hit me with, like, RC Cola. I was like, all right, never mind. I'm done talking to you. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Actually, if you really want a good drink, go grab some Ray's energy drink.
For real. Grab the Galaxy Burst. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Whew, I forgot how much caffeine was in here. I drink one fucking like normal size can over the course of 3 days, and I feel fucking awesome.
It's the extra little Coke that they added into there. The old Coca-Cola recipe's been added into it.
Sprinkle a little meth in there, just a little bit of methies.
I will say I am scared of drinking energy drinks right now because my mom keeps bringing me cans of like weird energy drinks that really don't have any label on them. It says, "Do you want this?" I was given it to me by one of my Asian friends. I don't know what it is. So,
no thanks.
Yeah, I've been denying every single one. I don't trust any of them as of right now.
There's not too many government institutions that you should really put all your eggs in. USDA and FDA are definitely one of them.
Definitely
you should hop in on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. All right. Rush not rush, Mr. Dr. Pepper guy. Couple completes 106 marathons in 106 days.
Not him?
This is not him. This is a Scottish couple, Faye Cunningham and Emma Petrie. I didn't know England had 106 marathons.
I figured this wasn't him, but it was also kind of a toss-up because I believe the last thing or one of the last things that he did was the marathon in like 100 or some shirts. So
yeah,
I didn't know if he did that. Just had 153 different marathons.
I thought, I take one shirt off for the next one I get to. They were raising money for dementia charity MND and McMullen. The women said they were inspired by Cunningham's father, Alan, who died after a battle with dementia. If there is ever a fucking disease I never ever want, it's dementia and then Alzheimer's. I will take everything on the board before that one. I am not fucking with that. I had a great grandma who had it, and it was tough.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that my grandpa right now has it, and we're like, yeah, I don't want that. It seems terrible.
It is fucking terrible.
Yeah, just forgetting everything and like dealing with all that shit. God. Oh,
there's once again very few things that I think like assisted suicide should be legal for right off the bat. It is this dementia and Alzheimer's. Like it should be set up like if I get this, take me to a hospital where they kill me.
Yeah, unfortunately, you live in a shitty country, but at least you're doing it for a good cause.
Yeah, really good cause. So shout out to those two. I hope this gets more attention. All of that fun stuff. Next one. Two individuals break world record with walks on 54-foot 1-inch stilts.
Not him?
This is not him. Although it is an American one, it is a siblings, brother and sister. I didn't know they made stilts 54 feet tall.
Yeah, neither did I.
Holy shit. How do you get up there?
You got to get on the third story of a building.
Yeah, right? Yeah, here's the thing. You just find a open top, like, patio in downtown, and then you just go.
Imagine falling from that.
Yeah, I got to see the practice. They took turn walking 10 steps. And this was in Wisconsin. Oh, you're not going to like this. The siblings each broke the current world record for tallest stilts that was previously 53 feet and 10 inches. The record was set by Saimati Yaming in 2006 in China. So, hell yeah. USA! USA!
Did they do it for a good cause?
No, literally just because. But anything we can take from China right now, I'll take. We got feast. That's all that matters, baby.
I'm quitting.
All right. Rush or not rush, man becomes oldest to sail the Pacific alone.
I don't think this is him.
No, this is yet another country that beat out China. This is Japan. This is going to be Kenichi Hori. Or Hori. I really hope it's that one. 83 years old. He sailed across the Pacific nonstop all alone. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's quite a feat, I will say.
Fucking A. Don't let your dreams just stay dreams. Have a goal and work towards achieving this, and a beautiful life awaits. That's like actually one of the best ones we've read.
He stole
like
that
100%. That was pretty good. That was an actual gem.
Yeah.
Holy shit. The adventurer first made headlines in 1962 when the 23-year-old became the first person to sail nonstop across the Pacific Ocean from Japan to California. Oh, so he just did it in reverse. No. Holy shit.
I will say
kudos to you.
I can't remember their name, but I was watching this YouTube channel a while back, and it was just this couple that sailed across, like they lived on a boat, and like all they did was just sail across to like different countries and stuff to like.
That was pretty recently, right?
It was like
within 10 years.
Yeah, it was like the last 2 years. Yeah, and I don't know what happened to them. The last video I ever watched was them saying that they needed repairs and they were in Tasmania. So
fucking eaten by sharks. That's what happened. Yeah, Spoiler alert.
They got taken over by the growing freaking plants in the ocean. They got taken over.
Fucking the goddamn Tasmanian devil hopped on. They got scared, jumped off. Great white bit off their fucking torso. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds fucking awful. All right.
As much as I get seasick,
I mean, it sounds cool till it's not.
Yeah. As much as I get seasick, I honestly wouldn't mind living on a boat or alone or in a cabin in a woods just by myself surviving. I think it just sounds fun. Like all of those.
I just need internet.
Yeah.
Like if I had decent internet, I could do it. Like not even for social media. Like literally just to play games with my friends. Like that's it.
Yeah. Get a cabin in the woods with Google Fiber.
Right. I'll pay him. I'll fucking lay the shit myself.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think, real quick, that like van life and like boat life kind of took a hit with that fucking YouTube couple where like they both had like mental issues and then the guy killed her and he was found, like he drove all the way back from like Colorado, Utah to Florida, and then his parents were like, we don't know what happened to him, and it turns out they helped him escape and like die in the Everglades by suicide. What the fuck? I can't remember the name. This was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think it definitely took a hit, but it was a very minor hit, I feel like. Because a lot of people on those boats and vans and stuff like that probably were just like, well, that's not us. So we're going to continue doing this.
We're not going to kill each other, right? Puts away knife. Nah, we're good.
Not at all. Puts
We're
away
real
hockey
good.
mask and machete.
Yeah. Hey, on the other hand, do you think I could be a good Jason for Halloween? It's July. It's never too early.
You think we can go visit Crystal Lake just for a little bit?
Why don't we visit Donner Pass, huh? It's underrated.
Cooking up some
All right.
testicles.
Yeah. Let's go
That's a
down to the
throwback.
south. I hear there's a man who just loves eating testicles. Human testicles.
Yeah.
All right. Man wraps niece in newspaper for world record.
I don't think this is him.
This is him.
Oh, he has a niece.
This is him. Yeah, I guess there's an extended family. Still for STEM. What the hell? David Rush, who has broken nearly 250. Yes, about STEM. Said he practiced for the record with his son Joey, who previously served as the subject for Rush and neighbor Lisa Marie Hannon's successful attempt at the fastest time to wrap a person with wrapping paper. Team of two. Quote, two of the hardest problems with this record is that the newspaper is so easy to rip, and it doesn't like to not rip when being pulled around a curved surface. Joey is a competitive gymnast, and his muscles are just too well defined. What? I thought this was a girl.
I think this is
Rush,
talking about, like, that's why they had to switch it over to the knees. Is because every time they tried to do it on him, it, like, ripped.
Yeah, but that was for wrapping paper. I don't
know. Something's going on.
Rush said he enticed his niece Caprice, all right, to be the person wrapped for this final attempt. He managed to cover her completely in newspaper in 2 minutes 53 seconds, beating the previous record of 3 minutes and 5 seconds set by the British man Johnny Andrews. Get fucked. Get fucked. USA. USA.
I think the weirdest thing about this world record being broken is that people are still getting newspapers.
Yes, I wanted to say that in the middle of it. I was like, you can still buy newspapers? Like, where the fuck did you get this?
I won't lie. I kind of want to start up another subscription and start getting newspapers in my house because I kind of miss reading the comics, doing the crossword, reading the obituary, stuff like that.
Part of me wants to be the dad who, like, has his robe on in the morning and just reads the paper.
Yeah. I kind of want to be that person, but not a dad.
Just minus half of it.
Yeah.
All right. Last record. Here we go. 45,736 yarn pom-poms officially break Guinness World Record. Was this organized by him or no?
I don't think so.
Nope, this is a bunch of pasty white fucks from England.
Okay, yeah, well, David Rush, get on it. You know what you gotta break next.
Yeah, get to knitting.
Yeah.
Get to knitting. Last story I got, this is also my favorite. Last week was the release of Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm. Was it last week? It was 2 weeks ago.
June 1st.
What? Wait a second. Oh, that's right. I thought it released on a Friday for some reason. I don't know why.
What do you think caught headlines other than the show? That is literally a direct descendant of Stranger Things.
Kate Bush.
Wait, what? Kate Bush? No. What? It's an item. What do you think that item is?
The little player, the little, like, I don't know what they're called. The little cassette tape player.
A Walkman?
Yeah.
Solid guess. Just kidding. It's a Demogorgon fleshlight.
No.
This is a real thing.
This
is a real thing.
I saw this thing a lot of times on Reddit saying, I can't wait to go to the Upside Down, and they just post a picture of that. No. Why?
Yeah, I don't know why either, but this is a real thing.
You think people like it because all the grooves on, like, the mouthpiece?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm not even going to pretend
the
to
balls
know.
And taint and something like it's. Don't buy one. That's all I'm going to say. Why fantasize your dick getting eaten by a Demogorgon?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't fucking know.
No. Is it June 1st already?
It's
I want to
past
watch
June
the
1st.
rest of it.
You mean July?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I need it. I need it in my life.
I do
But
too.
sadly, no. We still have like basically a whole month to go, so buckle up.
Yeah. Did you? Quick little extra TV news. They've already confirmed that they're writing and working on Mandalorian season 4.
Was this not a thing? Wait, so we're waiting on 3, right?
We're still waiting on 3. They
Okay.
have started,
I thought I lost track.
Yeah, they started like production and like script writing and like all that stuff for season 4.
That means 3's done. Release it.
Yeah,
Fuckers.
It's
Knock
probably
it off.
going through post editing and stuff like that. All I'm saying is I'm scared for the series now because whenever they start working on the next season before the current season hasn't even released yet, that's when I know things are sketchy.
I think they started seeing how much cash they made off of Boba and now Obi-Wan, which is getting very mixed reviews, by the way.
I know. I'm on that boat now, too.
I have heard yes and no things about it. I'm still in the camp of I'm going to wait till everything's released and then just go through it. Boba was like mostly positive.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan is like 2 or 3 episodes in, and it is not going great so far.
They just released their fourth episode today, and I gotta say is that like I think all the actors are great people, but like the directing and stuff and the writing was just poorly done.
This is what I was worried about, because like this is like the 3rd director, and like the second or like the same amount of rewrites.
Kind of like the current main antagonist of the show that isn't Darth Vader is getting a lot of hate right now as like the actor, and I believe it's just everyone hates her.
Is it the black chick?
Yeah, everyone hates her because of like her character, and it's like it's not her fault at all. Like it's just the writing that was done.
It's the Walt Jr. King Joffrey thing.
Yeah, it's like,
everyone's just so outraged at the character rather than the person playing it.
Yeah, you know she did a good job if everyone's bitching at her about it, saying that she's a villain. Like, I will say, after watching it, like, story, confusing, everything that's going on, really hard to make sense of as of right now. This is only like a 6 episode season of the show. I think it's currently their only season. Probably going to be the only season.
If it keeps going like this.
She's meant to be hated. Not the actor, but the character is meant to be hated.
It's a bad guy.
Yeah, and she does a really good job at that, I will say. Definitely writing needs some help. For sure needs some help, because there's some weird-ass shit going on. But yeah, I mean, you got anything else for us, or you think that's the end of this week's episode?
Will Smith, bald wife, ugly, fuck you.
Yeah, and
I'll stay on this horse.
Yeah. I don't blame you. All I'd like to plug is TK Mantis on YouTube. First of all, I love all your videos. I've been watching them nonstop recently, but also fuck you. I was supposed to watch The Boys and didn't do it because I was too busy watching your videos. Not your fault. You just make good content. So
I guess there's a dick scene in episode 1 of this new season that a lot of people are upset about. And I'm like, all right, I'm here for the boob scenes, but I guess I'm here for dick scenes too. Here we go.
The dick scenes are always better than the boob scene. Changed my mind. Anyway, thank you so much for listening.
So that's why you like Jackass 4. All right.
Yeah, I gotta watch the rest of those. I gotta burp. Thank you so much for listening. You all have a good day. Since this comes out on Friday, come check out my streamer on 7 p.m. Goodbye.
Bye.